So, determining the effectiveness of a new online learning platforms introduced in 10 selected high schools across Pangasinan. Total of 5,000 students using it. So number one question, which data collection methods would you primarily use? I would use combination of questionnaire and interview method to identify broad trends, general satisfaction, and to uncover specific pain points, success stories, and localized issues. Number two question, which sampling technique is most appropriate? In this scenario, we will use stratified sampling to reduce bias, yielding more reliable data for the province of Pangasinan as a whole, rather than focusing on the largest or most accessible schools. So number three question, what are the strengths and possible weaknesses of your chosen combination? So strength include triangulation and reality versus data, contextual sensitivity, and stronger policy advocacy, while weaknesses include logistical complexity, infrastructure barriers, and resource intensity. Impact of social media usage on the mental health and sleep patterns of teenagers aged 13 to 18 in your province. So number one question, which data collection method would you primarily use? I would use a combination of interview and questionnaire methods to gather the story and the numbers of the teenagers aged 13 to 18. Number two question, which sampling technique is most appropriate? In this scenario, we will use stratified sampling technique because a teen in a remote rural village has a different social media experiences than a teen in a highly urbanized city center. And last question, what are the strengths and possible weaknesses of your chosen combination? Strength include the ability to fact-check responses, ensuring honesty and inclusivity, allowing all voices to be heard. However, weaknesses arise from the labor-intensive potential discrepancies and the risk of interviewer bias.
Good day everyone. So this is the scenario E. Underground trading of rare plants. Number 1, data collection method. Interview plus observation. Interviews reveal motivations. Observation helps verify actual practices. Number 2, sampling techniques. Snowball sampling. Participants are hard to find and usually connected through networks. Number 3, strengths and weakness. Strengths, effect for hidden populations, builds trust. Weakness, sampling bias, ethical and access challenges.
So, scenario C. A company wants to test whether a new energy drink really improves reaction time among athletes. Question number 1. Which data collection method would you primarily use? The data collection method used in this scenario is experiment. An experiment is needed because the researcher must control who drinks the energy drink and to measure reaction time accurately. Question number 2. Which sampling technique is most appropriate? The most appropriate sampling technique that are being used is simple random sampling because every athletes are chosen randomly so everyone has an equal chance of being included. Question number 3. What are the strengths and possible weaknesses of your chosen combination? The strength is results are reliable because the variables are controlled, while the weakness is experiments can be costly and time consuming. So, scenario J. investigating public opinion on the proposed establishment of a large wind farm project in coastal barangays of Sual, Ilocos, affecting local fishermen, tourism, and environment. The first question is, which data collection method would you primarily use? The data collection method used is combination, which is interview and questionnaire, because you need to know the detailed concerns while surveys gather general opinions. The second question is, which sampling technique is most appropriate? The most appropriate sampling technique is stratified sampling, because different groups that involves fishermen, residents, and tourism workers are included fairly. Question number 3. What are the strengths and possible weaknesses of your chosen combination? The strength is the results are more balanced and fair because everyone affected by the wind farm is represented, while the weakness is some people may not be willing to share their honest opinions, which can affect the results.